Welcome to North Georgia News Now. I'm Jimmy Harper. Coming up today in local news, WDNN was recently on site at Dalton Collision Center for a customer appreciation celebration. We'll share some footage from the fun event. The City of Dalton has received a grant from the U.S. Department of Agriculture to develop a community garden. Also, a Vietnam traveling memorial wall will be passing through the area and is open to the public. Hamilton Medical Center is being recognized for completing its 100th leadless pacemaker procedure. We'll also get a look at the Humane Society's Pet of the Week. In state news, Hunter Biden has been convicted of 3 felony charges and could face up to 25 years in prison. Later, Shane Franks will be here to present the WDNN Community Calendar. But first, here's a look at your local weather.
Today's local weather is brought to you by Built Well Bank.
Welcome back to your local news. Local business Dalton Collision Center held a customer appreciation celebration on Wednesday. WDNN was on site for the event, which took place from 10:30 a.m. to 2 p.m. The auto body repair and paint shop provided hamburgers, hot dogs, and Kona Ice to customers free of charge. They also had giveaways for gift cards. The business is owned by local resident Chris James, who has over 20 years of experience in the collision business. Dalton Collision opened its doors in 2020, right in the middle of the coronavirus pandemic. The business grand opening was set for the same day that Georgia was shut down because of the COVID-19. This business has been going strong ever since and prides itself on providing old-fashioned quality service and care. Dalton Collision Center goes above and beyond by handling all aspects of accidents and auto body needs, from collecting reports, communicating with insurance companies, and getting your vehicle back on the road as soon as possible. Dalton Collision Center is located at 927 South Hamilton Street. Owner Chris James wants the community to know how thankful he is for your business. Visit daltoncollision.net or call 706-229-3131 for more information. The City of Dalton has received a $150,000 grant from the U.S. Department of Agriculture. The announcement was made during a recent City Council meeting. Now, these funds will be used to develop an urban community garden on city-owned property located on Trammell Street. $45,000 of the grant will be used to purchase materials for raised beds, some of which will be ADA accessible. This will be one major difference between the Trammell Street garden and the existing garden at Lakeshore Park. Another major difference between the two is that the community garden will have a gardening coordinator. $103,000 of the grant will go towards 2 years' worth of salary and benefits for the gardening coordinator, who will coordinate lessons and rentals and assist individuals with general needs. We were able to make a case to the Department of Agriculture that various outreach efforts could be undertaken throughout the year through a gardening coordinator, said City Administrator Andrew Parker. The grant will be administered by the Limestone Valley Resource Conservation and Development Council, who will receive 13.25% of the grant for its work. According to Parker, there's a lot of paperwork involved in reporting that is required by the grant. This is not something we do on a day-to-day basis, so we thought we should partner with them, Parker said. The Limestone Council is a nonprofit organization that assists local communities to secure grants and handle the requirements. There's not a timeline for when the funds will be received. However, Parker said they plan to begin building the beds this summer. The Vietnam Traveling Memorial Wall will make its way through Chatsworth. The Traveling Memorial is a part of the nonprofit America's Freedom Tribute and the American Veterans Traveling Tribute Group. The group was formed in 1998 with the intent to educate present and future generations about America's historical past, while also supporting and honoring veterans and their families. The wall is a replica of the Vietnam Memorial in Washington, D.C. While it will be on display in Ellijay, Georgia, the wall will pass through Chatsworth on June 19th. The Chatsworth Police Department and the Murray County Sheriff's Office will provide escort through the city limits and across county lines. The American Legion riders from Ellijay will then lead the procession from the Ingalls Market in Chatsworth to its temporary designation at the Ellijay Lions Club Fairgrounds, located at 1729 Main Street in Ellijay, Georgia. The memorial wall will be on display around the clock for those who wish to visit during the day or night. There will also be individuals set up with computers to help visitors locate the names of loved ones, and there will be grief counselors on site. The wall will be on display at the Ellijay Lions Club Fairgrounds from June 19th through June 24th. Hamilton Medical Center is being recognized for completing its 100th leadless pacemaker procedure. The hospital has offered the Micra VR and the Micra AW transcatheter pacing systems to patients since 2017. The Micra devices are 93% smaller than traditional pacemakers, making them the smallest pacing systems in the world. Leadless pacemakers are about the size of a large vitamin, and they are less invasive than traditional devices. They are cosmetically invisible to patients, leaving no chest scars or bumps after implantation. Additionally, Micra translates to fewer activity restrictions and complications for patients. Unlike traditional pacemakers, the Micra design does not require leads or a surgical pocket, which eliminates any source of complications related to the lead. The Micra TPS, another leadless pacemaker, is a good option for patients who only require pacing in the right ventricle. It delivers advanced pacing technology to patients through a minimally invasive approach. Leadless pacemakers are helping patients with heart blockages and impaired heart rhythms to live longer and healthier lives. Some patients' lives are being prolonged by years, according to doctors. We're thrilled to have reached this milestone of completing our 100th leadless pacemaker procedure, said Dr. Atet Patel of Hamilton Medical Center. Leadless pacemaker procedures are not only saving lives, but allowing our patients to get back to living their lives more quickly, he added. The Micra VR was approved by the U.S. Food and Drug Administration in 2016, making it the world's first leadless pacing system. Well, now it's time to get a look at our Humane Society Northwest Georgia Pet of the Week. Meet Casanova. He's a unique standard poodle German Shepherd mix. Casanova's a large boy weighing around 90 pounds. He is house trained, gets along with everyone, and loves to play. Casanova would love a home with a fenced-in yard and a family that enjoys spending time outdoors. So please come visit Casanova during adoption hours on Fridays from 3 to 5 p.m. and on Saturdays from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. The Humane Society of Northwest Georgia is located at 1210 Veterans Drive in Dalton. If you'd like to add Casanova to your family, you can visit hsnwga.org to apply. When we return, I'll share some state news. Welcome back. Hunter Biden has been convicted of 3 felonies. The guilty verdict came on Tuesday in a Delaware courtroom where jurors deliberated over a 2-day period. Biden's felony charges relate to the purchase of a revolver back in 2018. Jurors found him guilty of lying to a federally licensed gun dealer by making false claims on the purchase application and stating that he was not a drug user and illegally having the gun for 11 days. Biden did not testify during the trial. However, jurors heard excerpts from his 2021 memoir, Beautiful Things, where he discusses his descent into drug addiction following the death of his brother, Beau. The prosecution team felt that the audio excerpts and other evidence was enough to prove that the 50-year-old Biden was indeed addicted to drugs at the time in which he purchased the gun, meaning that he lied on the application. As a first-time offender, it's unclear whether or not Biden will see any time behind bars. A sentencing date has not been set yet, but he could face a maximum of 25 years in prison. He also faces a trial in September in California related to the failure to pay $1.4 million in taxes. Biden expressed in a written statement that he is disappointed by the outcome and feels that he was charged due to the Justice Department bowing to pressure from Republicans who argued he was getting special treatment as the president's son. Well, when we return, Shane Franks will be here to share the WDNN community calendar. But first, take a look at our obituaries.
Welcome back. It's time for WDNN's Community Calendar. Here are some things that are going on in your neck of the woods. The Creative Arts Guild, located at 520 West Wall Street, will host a workshop entitled Expressive Painting and Acrylics with Bradley Wilson on Friday, June 12th from 12:30 to 3:30 p.m. In this course, students will practice the methods of expressive acrylic painting while exploring a variety of subject matter and receiving instructor feedback on the work. Sorry guys, this class is not suitable for beginners. Approaching painting as play will be emphasized while also focusing on solid technique and other important skills. Students will also be given monthly challenges for painting projects to work on at school and bring in for critique. Students must provide their own materials. You must register for each workshop you would like to attend, and it's $40 per workshop. For more information, visit www.creativeartsguild.org, the Guild's Facebook, or call 706-278-0168 today. Keep your kids moving and exploring the great outdoors this summer with Well Kids in the Wild, a day camp program at Southern Adventist University. Each week-long session offers outdoor adventures facilitated by the university's adventure program staff. Activities include rock climbing, hiking, canoeing, ropes course, caving, rafting, and more. Where was this stuff whenever I was a kid? All we got to do was make log cabins out of popsicle sticks. The sessions will take place June 17th through the 21st, available for ages 10 through 16. Spots are limited, so don't wait. For fees and other information or to register, visit southern.edu/wellkids. T.G. Shepherd and Kelly Lang will be performing at the GEM Theater on Saturday, June 15th at 7 p.m., located at 114 North Wall Street. With 21 #1 hit singles and ranked among the top 100 country artists, singer and songwriter T.G. Shepherd has a passion for music that makes his concerts a must-see experience. After a brief stint as a record promoter, Shepherd returned to his performer roots in the 1970s and released his first hit, Devil in the Bottle. Since the 1990s, Shepherd has been touring, bringing his unceasing energy and talent to the stage. Joining him on stage will be his wife, singer-songwriter Kelly Lang. known for her extensive career in music writing songs for artists including Lori Morgan, Ricky Skaggs, and more. Tickets are $45 to $50 with reserved seating recommended. To purchase tickets or to learn more, go to www.calhoungemtheater.org today. Join Get Moving. Walk every other Tuesday for a group walk through the forest of Audubon Acres. Take a delightful bi-weekly stroll through the serene pathways. This is a leisurely walk designed for all ages, fitness, and levels. This isn't about speed or distance. Well, they shouldn't have called it the Audubon. It's about enjoying the fresh air, engaging in light conversation, and embracing the beauty of our surroundings. Whether you're an avid walker or simply seeking a relaxing outing, this is the perfect opportunity to connect with neighbors and nature. Remember, comfortable shoes and a spirit of camaraderie are always a good thing to join in the fun. The meeting will take place every other Tuesday beginning at 4:30 p.m. The location is at Audubon Acres Visitor Center. The attire will be comfortable clothing and footwear. Come join and take gentle strides, unwind, and foster a sense of community with every step. This event is free with no admission, no need to register beforehand. This will take place, rain or shine, bearing the significant weather. If any of you have any questions, please call 423-892-1499 for more information. If you'd like to submit information on your event for North Georgia News Now's community calendar, send an email to info@wdnntv.com. That's it today for this edition of North Georgia News Now. Be sure to visit us on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram. Thanks for watching. God bless.